Okay, we had some technical difficulties. Welcome back. Welcome for the first time if you're catching this later. What a disaster right out of the gates. I'm gonna give a shout out to StreamYard, and by shout out I mean a giant FU to StreamYard. They added some new Mars ability, they call it, where it's supposed to seamlessly transition the landscape view and the portrait view depending on which way you have your device or if you're on your computer. That was not happening. It sounds like people that watched on their phone vertically were seeing it correctly, but people on their computer were not, or I don't know what was going on. The idea here was to stream to Instagram and try that out as along with Rumble and YouTube. But yeah, no, I had to do a new stream because it was just not happening. Are we okay now? Is everything better? Let me look on YouTube and see what's going on. Jesus. I'm going to delete this other one because there's no reason for that to exist anymore. This has been just a terrible week. All right, delete this one forever. Hopefully that's not the one that I'm currently in. I'll be deleting this in real time. So my super is gone. Oh, fuck. Do you lose the super chat if the stream go? Did you leave one? Do you get charged if the super chat stream gets pulled? Let me look. It says Watso MD super chatted for $10. Watso, I still see it. I see it on the back end, so hopefully it stays like alive and it doesn't delete, even though I just deleted the video. That's happened before. Oh god, deleting the video. Can I cancel this? I can't cancel that. So that $10 may very well just go right to YouTube. And I apologize if that's the case. That has happened before, and that's really freaking shitty. But what he said was, at least we can get the verbiage out of it. Let me go back. Hey, Adam, love the new short films. Keep it up. Thank you, Watso. Thank you for the super chat that I may or may not see. But yeah, I have a second channel, repurposed, revisited, rebranded. Adam Does Films. And I'm making short films over there, skits, anything that comes to my mind. There are 3 there right now, possibly 4. I can't remember. It's such a whirlwind. And they're pretty fun. And I take some time trying to do them correctly. So definitely subscribe to Adam Does Films if you haven't. I did have some other stuff to present, but that went in the garbage along with the rest of this live stream already. I have a bunch of reviews that I put up, The Running Man being the most recent. That went out yesterday, pretty late last night. I guess around a 9 o'clocker. I don't typically put movie reviews out that late, but I got a early special access screener. Took my daughter, who absolutely loved it, but she's only seen like 60 movies in her lifetime, so I wasn't as high on the hog as she was, as the kids say in 1972, but I did enjoy it enough. I don't think it's one that you need to rush out and see, unfortunately, which pains me because it is Edgar Wright. Otherwise, I put out a ton of videos this week. I reviewed. Well, let me look. Let me be specific. Welcome to Derry episode 3. Did a recap on it because I did not like that episode. Die My Love. Hated that movie. The new Jennifer Lawrence film. Frankenstein, really liked that one. And really, the 5 movies before that, I gave pretty glowing reviews, including Christie, which is completely bombing at the box office. Otherwise, yeah, listen, this is one of those weeks where nothing has really gone right. Any sort of plans I made fell to pieces. And not to start this on like a sour, sad note, but I found out earlier today my grandma Irene, she passed away from stage 4 cancer. She was 94 years old, had a full, rich life, and I'm happy that she didn't have to suffer long because that's just an ugly mess. I did get to say goodbye to her. 2 weeks ago, I went down to the hospital for a few hours and talked to her, and it was amazing. And yeah, she's the last grandparent I had left, which is sad. But one of the last things she said to me was, "I'm going to give your dad a big hug up in heaven." I'm not a religious person myself, but that still meant a lot to hear, and it's pretty sad to think that it's been 26 years since my dad passed away. That's kind of insane and depressing to think about it as well. And obviously, it's still she has 9 kids, and she lost one, and that stayed with her that whole time too. Anyway, she'll be with my dad. She'll be with her husband again. I mean, that's the hope, right? Me, I don't believe in any of that. Everybody's dead. We're just dead and gone because I'm a miserable person. But I would like to think that's what's happening. Maybe in the stars. Brian Davis for $5. Thank you, Brian. How much do I need to super chat to be able to reenact the scene in Dumb and Dumber when Harry hits Lloyd in the back of the knee with a cane with you? Wow. Do we have to get the costumes and everything? The orange suit and the baby blue suit? It would be a pretty penny, Brian. I don't know if you had a raise recently, but that would be a lot because we have to meet up together. We have to film it. It would be a whole production. Okay, so if you don't know, this is just a chill Wednesday night hangout. I talk shop, we talk movies. Super chats are really appreciated on Wednesday nights. I keep this thing going because people are funding the show through super chats and Patreon at patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. But if none come in, it is what it is, and we'll hang out. I give it at least an hour every Wednesday night. Thoughts on the Michael Jackson biopic teaser? Well, as I was actually saying to Brian Davis earlier, he came to me, tears in his eyes, open arms. He said, "Sir Adam, why was there no exclusive content on Patreon at the tier levels as you fucking said there would be?" Because life got in the way, Brian. That's why. But I did float an idea of, and I think I'm going to do it actually. Maybe when this live stream's over, I will do it. Or I could actually, can I do it? I can't do it live because I have to hit record on the camera separately, and I can't do it that way. But I will do trailer reactions, and I will make those exclusive to Patreon because YouTube just they eat it up when you put out a trailer reaction and show footage from the trailer you're reacting to. They hit that shit with the copyright flag so fast your head would spin. I avoid doing trailer reactions for both that reason, because I think they're really stupid and I don't ham it up very much. But for Patreon, that seems like an easy no-brainer, and it's exclusive content I can give that's not going to be a ton of effort for me. Hit and record for 3 or 4 minutes, giving my thoughts on a trailer, easy peasy, and I can do a bunch of them that way a month. There was a Mario trailer that came out today. There was a Toy Story 5 teaser that came out a day or so back. There was the Michael Jackson biopic trailer, which I still haven't even watched. So I can't actually give you my thoughts on the Michael Jackson biopic. Minnesota asked, did you review Pluribus? Funny you should say that. I did record a review for Pluribus last night, along with the Running Man video. And I went to edit it today, and the audio was spiking so much, and it sounded so bad that I just had to throw the thing away. I can't use that video. It's just too much. Or you know what? Maybe, that could be a Patreon exclusive, I guess. As long as you don't care about some spiking in the audio, I could finish the edit for that and put it there. But if you want to know my thoughts really quick, since we're here together live, I love Pluribus. Terrible name. I think it means like of many. I love Pluribus. It's really good. 2 episodes deep. This is the director, the creator of Breaking Bad, of Better Call Saul. It's just, and it's sci-fi. And it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And unfortunately, it's on Apple Plus, which is not ideal for a lot of folks when you're juggling 55 different apps. But so far, I'm really enjoying the show. I watched it with my wife. We're excited for more episodes to come. A couple more super chats came in. Shot out of a cannon from London for $20. I subscribe to Adam Does Films. Good work. Thank you, London. Is that 1B London? IB London? Pound London? It's hard to know. It's hard to know. A super chat from M. Simple, eloquent M. 199. Thank you. Is One Battle After Another 25's best picture? I think it's in the top 5. I think it's in the running. I'm between that one's up there. Sinners is up there. God, what else did I see? There was another one recently. Begonia. What the hell was the name of that one? What's with all these weird names? Pluribus, Begonia. Yeah, I really like that one. Is it Pluribus? Yeah, okay, I'm saying it right. These kids and their names. Pete for $4.99. Thank you, Pete. Lost my dad 3 years ago too. But you genuinely dislike the Twilight movies, Adam? Or is the strong vampire leads Bella or the crappy script? It's about time. It's both. I think Bella's a product of the crappy script. Those movies are just terrible. I couldn't imagine how much worse the books are. Shelby Oaks is not in the running for Best Picture, unfortunately. Nor is Strangers Chapter 2. Strangers Chapter 2 is going to be a heavy contestant for bottom 10 of the year. Although I got to tell you, I'm incredibly excited to go to the terribly stupid new Now You See Me film, Now You Three Me, Now You Don't. That comes out tomorrow, and I thought the first two were just complete shit. So I am excited to see how terrible this third one is and have fun reviewing it. Maybe I'll be surprised and it's not as cringe-inducing ridiculous as I think it'll be, but I'm pretty sure it will be. What about The Long Walk and Frankenstein? Those in the running for Best Picture. I think Frankenstein definitely is. The Long Walk has been vastly overblown. I think The Long Walk is a perfectly fine, watchable movie, but anybody that puts that in the top 5 for Best Picture, that seems pretty insane to me. I don't know. I've seen a ton of movies, so it's possible that people only see 5 or 6 a year. That one's going to stand out a lot. But to me, that was just kind of like, all right, another post-apocalyptic world where a bunch of guys sign up to walk together and they're brothers in arms, and then one gets shot in the leg and they all try to pick him up, even though the goal is to outlast the other people. Make it make sense. Zathura or Jumanji 2017. Zathura in the same universe, I believe, is Jumanji. Was that Tim? Oh, I'm forgetting his last name. The guy from Shawshank Redemption, Tim Robbins. I think is it Tim Robbins? Tim Robinson? Tim Robbins, right? Tim Robbins. Yeah, Tim Robbins. I think he's in Zathura. Or Zathura, however the hell you say it. Did I just make that up? Is he not in this movie? Oh, he is. Okay. Dax Shepard, Kristen Stewart's in this. Josh Hutcherson. I saw Zathura one time when it came out in 2005. I don't remember shit about it other than for some reason that Tim Robbins is in it. And I know there was like giant robots. I like the Robin Williams Jumanji better, but I like Zathura too. Jumanji was clearly more memorable. Oh, did I say Kristen Stewart? I meant Kirsten Stewart. Wait. It's Kristen Stewart. It's Kirsten Dunst. Or am I saying it? Is it? Yeah, it's Kirsten Dunst, Kristen Stewart. Come on, people. If you're going to correct me properly. Oh, also, Pete, I'm sorry to hear about your dad 3 years ago. I got caught up in the showmanship of doing the strong female leads. Very sorry to hear about your dad. 199 from M again. Thank you, M. Thoughts on the Toby Raimi Spider-Man trilogy? I love it. I love it. 3 took a while to come around to. I can't say that's the route I would have gone with the third film. Obviously, there's a lot of drama behind the scenes with it, but overall, it's a very, very entertaining, fun time. And I've learned to love Spider-Man 3 for the memes alone. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. You gonna cry, little Goblin Jr.? I fail to see how that's my problem. Are there any other ones? Can you dig on that? What else does he say? I feel like I'm missing like his main one. No, maybe I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye as his main one. Whatever. Watso MD for $2. Have you seen In Time? What are your thoughts? In Time, is that the Justin Timberlake film with, I don't think the female is anyone. I don't think the female is anyone. I was for a second maybe thinking it was Jackie from that 70s show. I'm blanking on her name right now, but I don't think it is. Maybe I'm not even thinking of the right movie. In Time movie. Uh-huh. Okay, yep. It's Justin Timberlake. It's Amanda Seyfried. A brunette. Amanda Seyfried. Cillian Murphy's in this. Olivia Wilde. Johnny Galecki from Big Bang Theory. There's a good crew. I've never seen this movie. I thought it looked really silly in a bad way. So I can't tell you whether it's good or not, but I'm familiar with it because of trailers. that's, that's the best one. I knew I missed the best one. You trash, Brock. Connor and I say that to each other all the time. You trash, Brock. So good. Girl from Jennifer's Girl. Yeah, Amanda Seyfried is in Jennifer's Body. She's also, I would say, more known for being in Mean Girls. But yeah, she's in Jennifer's Body as well. Toys versus technology in the new Toy Story. Yeah, a tablet gets unopened. Opened. I was going to say unearthed. Unwrapped, I think was the word I was looking for. A tablet comes to town. It's like Froggy or something stupid. Lily Pad, I believe it is. And the toys are all very concerned about this newfangled technology. I'm more concerned why Woody's there. Because in the teaser, Woody's back hugging Buzz. And I'm pretty sure the last movie, he fled to go be with Bo Peep. Gooned out on Bo Peep and left everyone else behind. Apparently, they road tripped it for a few days, saw it wasn't worth it, and went back. I don't know. I really don't know. Would you ever start a gaming channel? Maybe videos of Fortnite or games with the family. So years ago, I did have I have a Twitch. Adam Does Movies where I did mainly play Fortnite and a little bit of Mario Maker. Occasionally, I dip my toe in Mario Party. I was just kind of all over the place on it. Gaming stuff, gaming live streams and whatnot, that's just miserable. That's a young man's game or a dude that has nothing else going on day to day and can dedicate like 10 hours straight. It's just impossible to grow on Twitch unless you are really grinding it out for most of the day, or you have a big audience somewhere else that you can port over. Granted, 113,000 subscribers I'm almost at. That's not small potatoes, but that doesn't mean to translate all those people coming over. And I just honestly don't have the time to sit and play games. And the only time I have now is early in the morning. I get up at like 6:30. I go downstairs, I have my cup of coffee, and I play an hour and a half of right now I'm playing Hollow Knight. I know the sequel came out. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm playing Hollow Knight because it was free on PlayStation Plus. I beat the game. I am 90% around completed. Now I'm in the ugly, grindy shit where I have to find like the final worms and get some of the final gems and whatnot. But that game is awesome. I'm not going to live stream it though at 6 in the morning. That doesn't sound like a good time to me. Mr. Nice Guy for $1.99 asks, have you heard of the movie All the President's Men? I have heard of that movie, yes. Great question. I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it. Let me look it up. All the President's Men. It's a Robert Redford film with Dustin Hoffman. Okay. Meredith Baxter. There's a good crew here. I have not seen this film, but I know of its existence. It looks like it's very good. It's the Washington Post reporters Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein uncovered the details of the Watergate scandal that led to President Richard Nixon's resignation. Bob Woodward was around not that long ago, actually, still. He's still like working, or he's writing books. The mango for 50, I don't know what this is, 50 quib, 50 euro, 50 rupees. I don't know, but thank you for whatever that translates to. I'm guessing it's $1,000. I'm guessing Woody gets brutally murdered at the start of the film, a classic switch from the trailer. Do you remember the trailer when they made it look like in Cars 3, whatever the dumb red car's name, who's the main red car in Cars? The skadoosh guy. Oh no, that's Kung Fu Panda. Or is it, what is Ka-chow? Skadoosh, Ka-chow, Bazinga, Bazango, Bazongo, Penis. Whatever red car guy's name is, they showed in that trailer, he just gets absolutely bodied in a race. And the car's like, kush, 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 kush. And the trailer's like, it starts flashing like it has Tourette's and it goes to black. And you're just like, oh my God, did they kill Reddy the car? Did they kill Ka-chow? Kill Chow? Let me see who got the name first. Hollow Knight rocks. Yes, it does. Great game. I'm looking for Lightning McQueen. There it is. Lightning McQueen. But to answer your question, since you gave so much money, no, I don't think they're going to kill Woody. I think he's going to be just fine. Rob K for $5. Thank you, Rob. If or when a sequel to Predator Badlands is made, should it expand more on the Weyland-Yutani Corporation spoiler? And I'd like to see it be rated R. Thoughts? I think when it gets a sequel, it's all but solidified. It's doing well at the box office. It's overperforming, I think, for Predator at this point. The Weyland-Yutani stuff, I've never really had much interest in at all. It was kind of neat to see it in Predator because, you know, these universes are shared between Alien and Predator. It's kind of interesting. It's the first time we've seen this in a Predator film, to my knowledge. Maybe there was some in, I think it was just called Predator, the last Shane Black film that was terrible. I don't care, I guess is what I would say. I don't care if we do more with Weyland-Yutani because I don't really have any interest in it. I do want to see it rated R again. I think that's paramount. Even Die Hard 4, I enjoyed the film, but there's no denying it's lacking a lot of the grit and a lot of the balls, the cojones that the other ones had. I need the blood. I need the necessary violence. I need the swearing. So let's bring it back. Let's get Predator more vicious this time and less Marvel-y, which absolutely was the feel from the last one. I don't think they will, though. Honestly, I think it's going to be PG-13 going forward, and I think Disney, they see that this has broader appeal. The film sits at like an A in the audience, whatever dumb thing they do. It's got a high Rotten Tomatoes score. It's got a high audience score. Across the board, it's a safe, family-friendly Predator, and people are eating that up. For me, it was enjoyable but disappointing. Brian Davis again for $5. Thank you. Calling me out about Patreon. I'm telling Lindsay you blasted me in the. I'm telling Lindsay you blasted me in the ass on the stream. Can't believe you liked Frankenstein. Empty, unoriginal trash. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot, Brian. I guess underneath this hard tin dexterity, that's not the right word. Exterior resides a heart. It's smaller than most hearts, but it is there. It beats, it pulses. And that's the part that I felt moving when I was watching Frankenstein. I liked the story. I liked the whole God complex going on with Victor Frankenstein and his monstrous creature that's really not a monster at all. He's far more forgiving and caring and loving than his creator. There was enough there. I thought that really justified the runtime, and I actually could have watched more. There was a lot going on. I thought the last act was the strongest of the three. A lot of people would disagree with that, but I really liked Frankenstein's monsters whole side of things with the blind man and the rapport he had with him and the understanding through reading and through teaching and learning and seeing the world. And there's some layer to the story that I think on a second watch I would get more out of. I like movies that have repeatability, rewatchability. Empty and unoriginal trash. That's certainly a take, though. Watso for $2. Thank you, Watso. Says R.I.P. Robert Redford. Did you watch Spy Game? I have seen Spy Game. When did that come out? Spy Game's the one with Brad Pitt as well, right? Spy Game movie, early 2000s. Yeah, that was a good flick. Robert Redford, Brad Pitt. I remember they cast them together because a lot of people at that time were saying Brad Pitt's the new Robert Redford. They have similar features. It's kind of like the Jake Gyllenhaal, Tobey Maguire thing. They look like brothers. And then one guy was like, why don't we put them in a movie called Brothers? It's perfect. Pete's back for $1.99. The Warriors is truly a terrible film stand. The Warriors is truly a terrible film. Stand on that. I mean, it's run on. I think he's saying I stand on that or whatever. Yeah, no, I think The Warriors is trash. That's a bad film. Just a goofy, dumb time. Just Being Me for $5. Thanks, Just Being Me. Adam! He put an exclamation mark, so he's yelling, Adam! I know you mostly watch mainstream shows and movies, but I think you and your wife will enjoy the Netflix show The Diplomat. It's pretty good. All right, Lindsay, take note if she's even watching this. I'll put a note up here, The Diplomat. What I do is, for things that are not mainstream and not going to be relevant on the channel, but I do want to watch or recommend it, I will have her be the guinea pig. She'll check out an episode or two, let me know if it's worth jumping into, and then we'll watch it together. She recently did that with a new show. God, I don't know the name of it. It's shit. We're going to do a long walk, okay? We're going to do a long walk and we're going to get here. It's a new show that's about a girl that gets kidnapped by the babysitter. It's a TV series. I don't even know what it's on. It might be on Apple Plus. It's got the actress, and I say that this is kind of a long walk because I'm forgetting everything ever that's in my brain right now. It has the actress from not Severance, but that other show. Oh, he got it. She got it. I wanted to really take them on a long walk on this. Thanks for spoiling it. That's the plot of the show. That's the plot of the show. The first episode. All Her Fault is the name of the show, and it's on Peacock. You check it out on the cock. I didn't even get to talk about the actress that's in it, though. Well, one of the actresses is a redhead, and she was in the It movies. the young redheaded girl. But the other actress, we have to figure it out now. Okay, it was it was a show about money and power and corruption. It was on HBO Max for a few years. It did really well, won a bunch of awards. Kieran Culkin is in it. He won a bunch of awards. No, is it Mark Strong? I don't know if that's his name either. Shit. That might be enough for you to go on, though. Someone will get that. I think it starts with an S. What else can I say? Succession. Thank you. Jesus. Succession was the name of the show. It's a tough name for me to remember. Yeah, Dakota Fanning is in this All Her Fault show too. And long story short, she guinea pigged that one, said it was pretty good. I was listening while working on the computer, but then I gave it my attention too. And after like 2 episodes, I go, no, I don't care anymore. I'm out. Sarah Snook is the actress, yeah. Or Snook. Sarah Snook. Brian's back for $5. If you liked Frankenstein because of your bulging heart, tried the Phoenician Scheme, Men, Lamb, Synagoche, New York, or however you say that word, which I already reviewed, or Netflix's The Pale Blue Eyes. Yes, I reviewed Men, which you know, Brian. I reviewed Lamb, which you know, Brian, neither of which has heart. Those movies are artsy-fartsy garbage. Synagoche, New York, or however you say that dumb thing, was a good movie. I'll give you that one. That was fun. Netflix's Pale Blue Eyes. You keep going to die on this hill. And same with Phoenician Scheme. It's not going to happen. I'm not watching those movies. I don't care. Okay, sounds good. I'm going to start watching Welcome to Derry tomorrow. Has anyone seen it here in the chat? And what do you think of it? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? I've been covering the entire season of Welcome to Derry. I have recap videos on it. I have a review on the first episode. Spoiler free. The recaps aren't spoiler free. So far, the first episode I thought was great. The second episode, a little bit less so, but still interesting enough. Third episode was not good. Third episode was Goosebumps TV series levels of bad. I haven't given up. There can be a bump in the road. But yeah, Welcome to Derry started at a high, and it's just been going downhill. Maybe the fourth episode will turn it around, but I've played these games before. This seems to be a pattern with streamers. They come out of the gates swinging hard. They give us one really good episode. Maybe they give us 2 really good episodes. That's why they usually release 2 at a time. And then by the third or fourth, they've just run out of ideas, or it was a half-baked idea to begin with, just enough to get people on the hook. Alien Earth had a decent first episode, and then it just got shitty after that. Most of the Marvel Disney shows start out with some potential, like Moon Knight. Even Miss Marvel, I thought, started out pretty solid, but by the time you get 2 or 3 in, that's completely gone. Hawkeye got really bad towards the end. They just all kind of the same. There's just not enough momentum. The Mango for $25,000. Thank you, The Mango. With Predator being Disney owned, thoughts on a Disney X Toy Story movie? Disney X, I mean, wait, what? With Predator being Disney owned, thoughts on a Disney X Toy Story? I'm not seeing the connection. Am I missing something here? You mean like Disney versus Toys? What you said? That's Disney times Toy Story. What's Predator have to do with Disney owns Toy Story because they own Pixar? You mean like a Disney characters crossover with Toy Story? Is that what we're getting at? You can clarify it in the regular chat. You don't need to leave a super chat. Oh, they mean Predator X Toy Story. Okay. Predator X Toy Story. I don't know how that would work. But you know what they could do? They could have in a Toy Story movie a Predator action figure toy, and maybe there's a little action scene around that. Maybe Woody and Buzz find themselves in a section of the toy aisle, and it's got the Predator, it's got the Xenomorph, it's got pick your poison. Disney owns everything at this point, so yeah, there's plenty of room for referential stuff. It didn't work out so well for Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, when they crossed over a bunch of characters. That movie sucked ass. So maybe they shouldn't. Oh, the Predator hunts Andy. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Adam is mean to me. Watso shot out of a fucking cannon with $10. I want to be proven wrong, but it, WTD, short for Welcome to Dairy Queen, is going to have the same issue as GOT, short for Game of Throne Queen. As soon as the show is out of source material, their adaptation is going to fall apart. We can see the seams tearing now. Well, I didn't read the book because I'm illiterate. I can barely read these super chats. It's quite remarkable. These glasses actually are literal readers where they tell me in my earpiece. I just scan the picture words and it tells me what to say. I don't disagree with you that we're going to have issues with Welcome to Derry. As I said, the third episode was a mess. Story-wise, I don't even know what the hell I'm caring about anymore because the kids stuff is not working for me, and the military stuff, where does that even really go? They find the UFO, they find the crash site, and then what? Profit? We'll see. Jorg? Is that how you say that? Jorg? Jorge? By the way, thank you, Adam, for the recap on Welcome to Derry. You're welcome. Adam doth read good. And then he dabs. Wreck-It Ralph 3, The Reckoning. Yeah. Yeah. What do you expect from the Harry Potter TV show? Nothing! I expect nothing from the show. I think it's going to be terrible. But this is someone that loves both the books and the films that came before. I think this is the most disgusting cash grab Warner Brothers has ever done, honestly. Those movies are so beloved and not near old enough for a full-blown reboot in TV form. And everything I've seen so far of the TV show is just hearkening back to the movies. Everyone looks like cosplayed characters from the films. And I get that that's how it's kind of going to be because J.K. Rowling was on the film sets and she was dictating how the garments should look and how characters should act. And so you're going to see pretty much the same thing again. But then you have to ask yourself, then what's the point? Because the budget, as grand as it's going to be for the show, is not going to match the level of craft and care those movies have, or the spectacle for that matter. That doesn't mean I won't give it a shot and hope for the best. I just don't see it working out, fam. I don't see it working out at all. Maya for $2. Thank you, Maya. Excited to watch Avatar Fire and Ass for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, it's a question. Excited to watch Avatar Fire and Ass for 3 hours and 15 minutes? No, because I hated the second one. Hated the second one. I enjoyed the first, but then I bought it and I have not gotten through it once I brought it home. These truly are one-time theater watches, and that lost its luster after the first. Daniel Skinner for $5. Thank you, Daniel. Question from my gay cousin Kurt. What was your Daniel, this is the shtick with him. He brings up his cousin, has to tell me he's gay for no reason at all. It has no bearing on the conversation. Question for my gay cousin Kurt: what was your favorite Green Lantern growing up? For Kurt, it was John Stewart, and for me, it was Jessica Cruz. Adam, it's Jorge, as in Jorge. LOL. I know it's Jorge. Isn't that what I said before? I'm joking. Yeah, I said it was like Jorg or something. Okay, Jorge. Got it. Noted. Adam will remember that. Okay, anyway, back to this powerful question. First off, I don't know who the fuck Jessica Cruz is. Secondly, I don't know who Jon Stewart is outside of the host of The Daily Show. Is Jon Stewart the Black Green Lantern? Because I liked him. Jon Stewart, Green Lantern. Yeah, I like that guy because I remember him from the animated series. I don't know who Ryan Reynolds, who the white Green Lantern was supposed to be, the White Lantern, but I'm a Jon Stewart dude because that's the only guy I knew. Adam does the Spanish language. Adam does Espanol. You didn't answer my cousin's question. Wait, which cousin? The gay one? Question from my gay. What is your favorite Green Lantern growing up? I answered it. I said Jon Stewart. What is happening? Hale Jordan is the popular one. Hale Jordan. Is that the guy that Ryan Reynolds played? Oh, Nathan Fillion and Ryan Reynolds were both. That's the Hale one. Okay. I'm not familiar with the Green Lantern game. I'm not familiar with his whole shtick. I know he has a power ring and it makes stuff. Kurt says thank you, Adam. Well, you're welcome, Kurt. Alex asked the hard-hitting question, when do Christmas movies start in your house? Well, Alex, it started because my wife has all access inclusive pass to the Hallmark channel, Hallmark Plus, baby. That's right. I got her Hallmark Plus, so I have to hear that god awful ass shit on the TV upstairs 24 fucking 7. It's running around the clock. I'm seeing Lacey Chabert, or however you say her name, the chick from Mean Girls and Party of Five. She's in most of those. I don't count those as Christmas movies though, but some people do. For me, Christmas starts after Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, the tree goes up. Although I feel like last year or something, they used some depression bullshit because we were in South Carolina and could be with family to get the tree up early. We'll see if that plays this time around, okay? I don't think so. Homie, don't play that. We're not putting that tree up before Thanksgiving. But then Christmas movies come home to roost. Oh, Bubba's excited about the Hallmark Plus. Bubba, anytime you want to make the trip over, you're free to watch crappy Hallmark Christmas movies with Lindsay. Favorite live action, non English speaking film? For me, I can't say that. What is that? Les Pacs de Loups? Loop? Les Pacs de Loup? Les Pacs de Loup? I don't know how you say it. Favorite live action, non English. The first one that springs to mind, and probably not the right answer, is The Host. I've seen that movie a few times. I love it. I just watched, what's that movie called? Balu Bali? Balu Bali, I think it's called. Bahubali. Yeah, Bahubali, the Indian film. It's a two-parter, but I saw the epic 4-hour movie. That was awesome. I think I like Triple R a little bit more if we're doing like the Indian Tollywood, Bollywood stuff. Triple R might be my favorite of those. But The Host is definitely the foreign film that stands out right away when I get asked. Hulk for $2. Thank you, Hulk. Watching for years. Love you, bitch. I tried to do a Hulk voice. Hulk, love Adam. Thank you, Hulk. When are you gonna get a movie again, Hulk? The Flute Wizard for $10. Beautiful, thank you. Watched much film lately. Kind of a Yoda. Watched much film lately. Not super jazzed. Kind of at a loss for the final quarter of 2025. Trendy shit is falling short. Begonia was fun, not an A plus, but decent. Maybe Frank. I don't know what that. Frankenchode. Christy. Who knows? Yeah, there has not been like a amazing movie. I don't think all year. There's been really good movies, such as the ones I mentioned earlier, like Sinners, One Battle After Another. That's about it. Frankenstein, I suppose. But then there's just been a lot of like, that was all right. That was kind of entertaining, like the Predator Badlands or the Running Man or F1. Just kind of fun, entertaining flicks that you really can only watch one time, and that's about it. It's been a shit year for films. It really has. And I think I've watched more movies this year than any other year before. Especially if you add in the 31 on 31 zombie thing I did last month. I'm watching new movies. I'm watching old movies. I'm watching films I never wanted to see, but required to be part of a collab. Yeah, I'm getting thrown left and right, and I got to tell you, it kind of sucks after a while sitting there or being like shackled to a theater screen chair and thinking, I got to sit here for 3 fucking hours to review a movie and get like, if I'm lucky, 10,000 views on it, make a little bit of coin, and then do this again tomorrow. It's just this miserable kind of wash, rinse, repeat thing without any of the real payoff of an awesome film experience. So it's definitely starting to hit a little bit, but because everything else is so great right now in the world, financially speaking, it's just like I gotta grind like crazy these days. And I know I'm not alone. I know most people are grinding their asses off just to pay bills every month, and I am not immune to that. Especially many of you know I have a wife at home who has Crohn's disease, so she has not been able to work for like 8 years, maybe longer now. It's fine for a while, but that shit starts to get when inflation keeps hitting and prices keep going up and rent goes up. It's yeah, it's a lot. And kids, believe it or not, when your kids get older, like 15, 16, oh my God, they cost a shit ton, especially boys. My 13-year-old son, he can eat so much. It's ridiculous. And now I understand what my mom was saying all those years ago when my buddies would come over and we would just completely destroy the pantry. Chris Wilson for $10. Thanks, Chris. Which Clooney Pitt movie did you like better? Ocean's 13 or Wolves? Oh, or Wolves, not Wolves. Wolves. That is hard. I think Ocean's 13 is better because it's got the ensemble cast going for it. There's some humorous spots. You got that energy, and it's not Ocean's 12, which is just atrocious. I'm gonna go with Oceans, and I believe there's a fourth one coming out. I'm still wondering where Ocean's Nine's at. Everybody remembers Ocean's 8, right? The all-female cast. Where's Ocean's 9? Daniel Skinner for $5. Thank you, Daniel. My cousin is referred to as gay because of Meet the Parents, where his first name is Greg, and it sounds like gay, just like Ben Stiller in the film. What? Gay. His name is Gaylord Fokker, right? That's his middle name or something? Gaylord. It's been a minute since I've seen Meet the Parents. Gaylord Greg Fokker is the main protagonist. So his name is Gaylord, but they call him Greg. Is that right? That's funny. I forgot all about that. But now I get the context, and that makes it okay. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Short for clarification. Irving says testing. We got it. We got the test. Do you think Welcome to Derry completely shit the bed, or can it turn itself around? I think it can turn itself around. I worry that it won't, though. The CG in that last episode was really bad. If they're going to keep going that direction, the scares aren't there. The kids are getting annoying, and the adult stuff's lackluster. They got to do something exciting. Summit, when is the 31 on 31 debrief happening? Oh, God. Ask Cody. Probably not my place to say, but it sounds like it's not. Last I heard is it's kind of like not happening. Nothing to do with me. I'm just a guest. I actually asked Cody if I could become like a regular on 31 on 31, even though it actually hurts my channel more than it helps, because watching 31 movies of a particular genre, a lot of which aren't going to help my channel at all, it's a lot to put on me, and then to produce the video and it just get everything prepared takes away from time I could be doing other things on the channel. However, I really like those guys and the rapport that I built up with like Rudy, Cody, Sean. And so that does bum me out, because I kind of wanted to be in that circle. And it sounds like it's not happening for just other reasons. Sean's very busy, Cody's busy, and then some other stuff's going down as well. But Cody can speak to that if he feels like it. It's not my place to, because I don't know the details anyways. Just kind of sucks. Especially because that's actually a top stream or whatever it's called. That's when I get to promote myself, and that's when I actually get some benefit from doing the 31 on 31, because Cody's audience sees me live and then they go, oh, I like this guy. Adam Does Movies, never heard of him. And then they go subscribe. So that's when I get like a good chunk of subs. So the fact that that's not going to happen now, that does bum me out quite a bit. Makes a lot of the work I put in, I don't know. It kind of sours it a little, but maybe it'll happen at some point. I just don't know. Watso MD for 10 more dollars. Thank you, Watso. Killing it tonight. Anyone else amazed how Netflix has found the secret sauce on how to fund purchase films by using price increases that we are funding? Adam, you have any shares you could leverage to make your film? I do not. I don't play the stock market. I have a 401k through work, but that's all just managed by whoever the fuck manages it. I don't even know what I have in there at this point. I'll never retire. I'll never retire. And when I finally can, when I'm like 90, it's not going to matter how much I really have at that point, because what am I going to do with it outside of, like, I guess, spend it on applesauce in the retirement home if I'm even alive long enough. Our company became what is that called? An ESOP company? That can't be right. It's it is an ESOP, employee owned or whatever, which is cool, which basically means every year we get more shares into the company. And so it's like having a second 401k. Again, though, you can't actually touch any of that money unless you're fired or you retire. And so again, it's like, oh, I'll have a nice nest egg in 30 years from now when I'm like decrepit and old and can't use it. So great. That'll be the day. Sexy fecal thoroughfare. Interesting name and photo for $2. Thank you. Do you like the apocalyptic trend pluribus slash Fallout? I don't mind it as long as the characters are interesting, as long as the setting is captivating and vibrant, and yeah, and as long as the thing's moving, it doesn't feel like it's just spinning its damn wheels so it can pad out seasons. Fallout had an impressive first season. They're sure taking their time with the second, and Pluribus is off to a really damn good start. So yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm not sick of superhero movies either if they have stories to tell and things to say. It's just so often than not, it's kind of been there, done that over and over again. Retiring is for quitters. Are you a quitter, Adam? Hell no. You know that I'm not a quitter. That's why I said I'll never be able to touch that money. I think the company knows that too. Ryan says, Adam, bro, been here for 3+ years now and just want to say I love to see the channel growth, bud. You absolutely deserve it. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Most people call me sir, though, at this point. It's okay. You can call me bro because you've been here for a while, but most people address me as sir, tears in their eyes, streaming down the face because they're just so excited to talk to me, but it's fine. Sutter Kane, aka DJ Bless, says, Adam! He's in the chat. Kane, hope all is well. He says, Adam, I finally got someone to fund my porno. That's good. That's good, DJ. I'm glad your mom was able to come up with the funds. Favorite Christopher Nolan movie? Ooh, I should think outside the bun and do something different than like The Dark Knight or whatever. But in actuality, The Dark Knight is not even in the top 3 for me of Christopher Nolan films. For a long time, I would say The Prestige. And then after a while, I would think on it harder and I would say Interstellar. And then once in a while, I'd swing back around to an Inception. And I really think it just falls on any 3 of those could be my favorite because I love them all. And they're all just fantastic films. So it's just going to be a month-to-month thing. Right now, I guess I would say Interstellar is my favorite. Then I would say Prestige, and then I would say Inception. But you ask me in a week, it could flip. It could completely flip. I also think Dunkirk is underrated. It's a great film. Sir Adam, crying intensely. See, this is better. Thoughts on the movies Watchmen and V for Vendetta? I mixed on both. Great ideas for their universes, but they don't fully come together for me by the end. I am in full agreement with you. I actually did a commentary video with Tony on V for Vendetta. I never really loved it the first time seeing it in theaters. I thought it was solid. I thought it was all right. Kind of like the new Running Man. It's good enough. But no, it didn't hit me in any sort of profound way. Maybe because I was already jaded and cynical on politics and society and social commentary altogether. As for Watchmen, I didn't care for that one, honestly. I know a lot of people love it. It's Zack Snyder. He's the blueprint, all that bullshit. Not enough blue penis for me, if I can be frank. You can be Joseph. Not enough blue penis. Chris asking the hard-hitting questions, Regal or AMC, it is honestly not even fucking close. Only one of them has the Queen herself introducing us to the cinematic experience known as AMC, and that, of course, is Nicole Kidman, baby! And for movie theaters across the country, quite frankly, it's about time. No, the AMC theaters are so much cleaner, it's better seating, everything's better about them. Again, though, this is a very anecdotal situation where the only Regals I've been to were in South Carolina, and only 2 different theaters. And that's the total of Regals I've been. That's the total of theaters I've been to is 2 Regals. So sorry, some balloons. So, just a drive-by ballooning just happened. I don't know if you guys saw that. Should we get some more balloons in the house? Let's get some more balloons in here. Yay! Yay! Oh god. Joe R. Ge, as it's pronounced. Have you ever done any stand-up comedy, Adam? You're pretty funny. Oh, thanks. No, I prefer to sit down and do comedy. I have not done any stand-up comedy. I would probably buckle under the pressure and get up there and be like, hey, so it's pretty crowded in here tonight. Is Carrot Top coming up next? We like Carrot Top here, right? Right? I know she does. She looks dyslexic. Subscribe. What about Insomnia, the song by Megadeth? Insomnia, running in quicksand. Something's after me. Insomnia's fine. When are you going to pull a Chris Stuckman and make your own movie? I already addressed this. Christopher Columbus Stuckman has several million subscribers, so he was able to kickstart the fuck out of his heart and get $1.5 quadrillion in fan funding to make a film. I, at 113,000, wow, that's a big number, subscribers, just a drop in the bucket to him. So I think I would be able to kick fart maybe $20 in an expired Red Robin gift card. Not going to be enough to make a movie. If I could pull on my cheap audience the way he did, use and abuse them to make a film, I absolutely would. No, in all honesty, that's why I have the second channel I'm starting, the Adam Does Films. And I'm really just doing that to kind of showcase and play around with ideas and use it as a jumping off point, a springboard, if you will, to eventually have the confidence to crowdfund or show it to whoever the fuck is out there that wants to pay attention and say, hey, I think this kid gets it. I think he has an understanding of film language and how to set up a damn camera and tell a tale through moving pictures. Let's give him some money and let him make his thing. Let's let him cook. But I haven't thought a lot about it because I'm grinding over here. Settled arrows. Sir, Adam, I'm asking a question from my straight cousin, Craig. He sounds straight. What's the worst Marvel movie? I think I put one of those dumb ranking videos together at one point. The worst Marvel movie for me is probably Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I feel like that was the one that really kind of congealed all the terrible decisions the MCU was making in the last 5 or 6 years, green screening the shit out of everything, putting very little effort into the story, having the new big bad get beaten by a army of ants, replacing Pym's daughter, or wait, what's the guy's name? Fucking Ant-Man, what's his name? Paul Rudd. I'm forgetting Ant-Man guy's name. Who cares? Paul Rudd's character, replacing his daughter for like the 3rd time, and she just sucked in the film and she's laughing during exchanges. There's just no effort put into it from top to bottom. Don't care for that film. That's got to be the worst. Every video I've watched of yours for the past, I would say 2 or 3 years, is always makes me smirk and laugh. Good, that's the point. I try to entertain through some humorous dialogue, a little bit of self-deprecating humor, And hopefully you get a laugh or two because life can be hard. And sometimes we don't have a helmet on. So when it comes crashing down, stand-up comedy sucks. Just one person speaking for an hour plus with no visuals. Boring. Next. I mean, you just watch. You've been watching me maybe for an hour and 5 minutes with no visuals. And I'm just talking to you guys. I don't know if that's much different than a stand-up comedian. He's doing the same thing. Can Westerns ever make a comeback if they start putting them in space? Westerns made a comeback on TV. They had that really dumb show that was super popular with older folks called Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. It went a bunch of seasons. It was freaking popular. So yeah, they can make westerns on the big screen. Again, it just comes down to having a good script and a good story and captivating characters. No Country for Old Men, not necessarily a western in the more traditional sense, but western adjacent, did very well in the theaters. There Will Be Blood, westernish adjacent, kind of, maybe not so much that one. They're there. True Grit remake, they happen. It's been a minute or two, but yeah, Yellowstone was a thing. Do the fireworks affect now? I don't really like the demand, the request, especially with not even the courtesy of $1 super chat, but I guess. I suppose I can do that. Hot take, I hated Interstellar. It was a 3-hour emotional mess. That's not just a hot take, that's a shit take. But you're entitled to it. Because one of us in the room didn't care for that last Godzilla -1 film. So we're all entitled to bad opinions. Sir, new theme song, excerpts from Skrillex Cinema. Okay, excerpts from Skrillex Cinema. The Eternals is definitely in the bottom 5. That's in the bottom 5 for sure. Sophia asks, "Are you still Fortniting?" I am. It's been very sluggish though. The Simpsons season came out. I like The Simpsons, but doesn't really scream to me for a Fortnite playground. Although I saw the Cammy skin came back from Street Fighter, and I'm a simple man. I already have the Chun Li skin. I needed 100 V bucks to unlock Cammy because I already had 1400. And so I grinded for an hour or so in the morning, just doing odds and ends XP things so I could get the Cammy skin. And I did. And once I unlocked her, I promptly went back to Hollow Knight again. Once I complete Hollow Knight, I'll jump back on Fortnite because I have the battle pass. And then it's just going to be a gauntlet of me doing, the musics, the stage shit, doing the original Fortnite missions, doing the Battle Royale missions. Maybe I'll dip into some of the Rocket League stuff, whatever is going to get me that XP. Yellowstone has spin-offs and is still going in other aspects. I did know that. Yep. So it's the country's alive and well. You just have to look for it. Adam is the Chris Angel crossover we need. Okay. Is Chris Angel still going? Is he still doing it? Chris Wilson for $5. Thank you, Chris. Have you ever had to go number 2 during a theater viewing and felt guilty you missed an important part? I don't think I have. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had to pee many times. I have the bladder of a 5-year-old girl, so yeah, it's tough. If it's a 2-hour movie, I'm scheduling in at least bare min a potty break. Min short for minimum. Sometimes I do 2. It's rare, but I've done a threesome. I've done 3 takes to the bathroom to go pee during a movie. It's crazy. It was bad. I felt like it was worse in South Carolina. I don't know if it was the humidity or what, but I was pretty bad. I would usually sit close to the end of a row so that I wasn't disrupting anyone getting up to go to the bathroom. But my body has trained itself to typically just not go number 2 in public ever. I mean, I used to go to the Boundary Waters with my buddies, and we would go for a good 4 or 5 days, and there would be no bathroom break during that entire thing. I'm not digging a hole in the middle of the woods and patching that up. I'll wait till I get home. Thank you very much. Even if that means that my stomach feels like a boulder. Freddie Lit for $2. Thank you, Freddie. Did anyone say you remind them of Daniel Tosh? LOL. Yeah, a couple years ago, I got that a lot. Actually, Daniel Tosh. Occasionally, people would say, I guess back when I was in my prime, some people would say I was like Ryan Reynolds or Chris Pratt. Those were compliments I really liked. I don't get that anymore. Now it's like, hey, you remind me of that slug from Futurama, Slurms McKenzie, or hey, remind me of that like piece of shit in the yard, that CGI dog crap from John Wick. That's what you remind me of. I don't get anything nice anymore. Really, a lot of people compare me to some British older guy. I don't know if he's a prime minister or what. British prime minister. Yeah. Yeah. Keir, because I remember Googling him and being like, who is this person? Keir Starmer. People say I look like that. I can kind of honestly see it a little bit just because of the sadness in his eyes. I don't know this gentleman, but I get that a lot as I'm aging, like a glass of wine that's spilled all over the floor. I don't know why I took these off. I'm blind as hell. Bubba says night, y'all. We have gone over an hour. That's typically when I shut it down. Let's see. We got Watso for $2. Why couldn't Yellowstone fans save Horizon? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think the audience that watched Yellowstone is probably not the audience that goes to the theaters a lot. My mom watched Yellowstone. She goes to a movie theater maybe once a year, if that. And I think a lot of that age group, 60 plus, they don't go see movies like us 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds do. Maybe 20-year-olds. I don't know if 20-year-olds are going to movies a lot either. Well, I actually I do have fans that I actually know go to movies in their 20s, so we're okay there. But 60 plus, I think they sit on the couch more and watch from home. All right, we are at the point now where super chats keep me. Otherwise, I'm gonna call it here soon. I got the Great British Bake Off calling my name in the comfort of my bed. I watch that at night with my wife. We usually make it through one of the bakes and then we pass out. It was Everybody Loves Raymond, but after the probably like the 4th round of watching the 9 or 8 seasons, whatever that show. Well, I only have 7 sets of it over here. Did it only go 7 seasons? It went 9 seasons. I see that this is season 9, so I'm missing a couple. They're in one of these boxes, so I gotta update that and get all my Ray Romano up there. Have you watched Game of Thrones? I have. I watched all the seasons of Game of Thrones. I did not care for the last 2 seasons at all, but very very entertaining week to week. Yeah, it's 9 seasons you're missing too. I'm not missing them. They're somewhere in this room. I tell you what, Marcus, next time we do a live stream, I will have that updated. I'll get the rest of the rays up on this wall, okay? And if I don't, call me out and I will stop the live stream dead in its tracks and I will spend 15 minutes tearing this room apart looking for them. Have you seen Jumper, Adam? I have seen Jumper. Yeah, I've seen Jumper. Any new Morbius thoughts? No, I don't know what that means. There's no new Morbius. Morbi shit? Are you going to review the new movie Playdate? I don't know what that is. I don't think. Playdate movie. Is it out? Oh, I think someone like Instagram messaged me about this and I didn't get back to him. The Kevin James movie, Playdate movie release date. This must be Amazon Prime, right? November 12th. Oh, it came out today. Shit. Okay, I'll try to watch it. I'll try to watch it tomorrow. As a fan of Ray Romano, I'll call you out next time. Yes, you should. Dude, have you seen Showgirls, a movie for the whole family? Do yourself a favor after the stream is done, which probably is going to be very shortly here, and go watch my roast of Showgirls. It's very funny. In fact, watch all the movie roasts. There's a playlist. Those are some of my best videos, I think. You should check them out. If you could be an extra in a movie, what would it be? Either something like a Lord of the Rings, which obviously we're too late on that. That ship has sailed. Or some dumb, quirky comedy where I can be a background guy, just like in a cafeteria or in a school. Maybe it's like a high school show, but I'm still my current old ass age and I'm in the background like I'm supposed to be a teenager. That would be funny. Chris is keeping me here for a couple more minutes because of the $5 super chat. Are you excited for the new season of Stranger Things or just waiting for it to end? I'm waiting for it to end. I'm not even going to cover it because at this point we're 5 seasons deep and people either love the show or they're sick of it. I'm on the sick of it train. I'm kind of like not even hate watching it, just kind of passive aggressively watching it. Let's put up the target goal. We haven't done that in a while. We usually end the streams like this. I say we, it's just me. I have to go to my channel. I'm gonna go to the live. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put a goal out that says 5 super chats at $2 or higher. And I'm giving it 15 minutes. I'll stay 20 more minutes. Start the goal. Just remember, you have to click on the bullseye in order for it to count. I mean, I'll count it either way, but for the whatever, you know what I'm saying. And we got one from Watso again for $2. Thank you. So that's already one. If you had to be an extra in a horror film, which? I mean, an extra doesn't really do anything. He's just kind of in the background. I think Scream would be cool because those movies, they keep coming out with Scream films. That would be fine. I think that would work. If I could be killed, it would be even better. If I could be killed in a horror film, then I would probably do Halloween. I'd like to be killed at the hands of Michael Myers. Got a powerful super chat for $2 from Freddie Lit. Thank you, Freddie. Movie you most looking forward to next year? Jesus Christ. Movies 2026. Avengers Doomsday, Dune Part 3, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu, Scream 7, Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. They're still making those? Michael, The Bride, Mortal Kombat 2, Toy Story 5, Moana live action, Super Mario Galaxy, Angry Birds 3, 28 years later, Bone Temple, The Odyssey, and Narnia. I forgot they're making that Narnia movie. This might be the most pathetic answer, but I'm kind of excited for Mario Galaxy. It's nice to have some fun, carefree hour and a half at the theaters. I'm most interested in The Odyssey by Chris Nolan. I'm most curious about Avengers Doomsday, mainly because I think it's going to be an absolute shit show. I can't say anything's like super. Project Hail Mary looks interesting. I can't say there's much here though where I'm like, oh man. I mean, Dune Part 3, the Dune movies are really, really cool to watch in the theater. Damn, that lineup sucks. I know. And these are like the big ones. No question. Just wanted to say I really enjoy your videos and that you never sugarcoat your reviews. Right on. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. It helps that I will legitimately never be able to do this full time. So I don't have a single thing to lose from like pissing off Hollywood or, like my fan base for not liking some movie that most of them love. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Dune 3, I don't give a shit about the rest. uh, you're awesome. Your videos bring me a lot of joy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to hit 113,000, I think, tomorrow. Right, 112,959 subscribers on YouTube. So tomorrow, what does this thing average a day right now? What do we average a day on this experiment? Let's see, in the last 28 days. How do I see my daily subs? I don't go through this stuff enough. Primary demographic is age 25 to 54, with 35-year-olds to 44-year-olds doing the 29% work. That's great. 45 to 54-year-olds, 24% of my audience, and 25 to 34-year-olds, 21%. 25 to 54-year-olds, that's a damn good number. 18-year-olds to 24 is only 6%. 55 to 64-year-olds is 12%. 65 plus, we got 5.5%. This is a good group of people. This kind of makes me sad, but also the number's growing. Male to female ratio, 77.3% male, 22.7% female. That female number used to be quite a bit lower. So ladies, shout out to you for coming over. I appreciate it. Female demo is growing. Sexy Fecal for $2. Thank you. Please go to a Wicked 2 sing-along showing with me. Oh my god. I think I have the Wicked 2 premiere. That's coming up soon. Let me look at my calendar. I'm going to Wicked 2 Uh, Maybe it's not soon. Oh, here we go. On November 18th. So look for my review on the 19th. Doesn't Wicked come out on the 19th? Wicked for Good release date. Oh, it comes out on the 21st. So I will have it out a few days ahead of the main release. It would be cool to have Sir Adam as a scientist in an alien film. He has to die stupidly, though. Yeah, I think that would be great. I was crunching the numbers. You don't understand. We only have 4 days before the alien invasion. Sir, you have to listen to me. I'm a scientist. If we just coordinate the satellites, we would be able to just pinpoint the location of the mothership, and then we could triangulate some sort of a message up to them, and maybe, just maybe, there is a chance to salvage this planet. If only we could. And then I get shot by some soldier guy who's actually an alien in disguise. And that's how I die. What do we have for time here? I lost my YouTube page, the live. We're at 3 of 5 super chats. It says 1 of 5 because people didn't click on the bullseye. People need to click on the bullseye. But I think it's 3 of 5, so. I would watch Wicked, but my dick would fall off. I'll pass. Wow. I don't know what that. Leo, are you saying I'm dickless? Is that what, are you saying I'm without penis? You're saying I'm without male genitalia? Because I can assure you, you're correct. Because I watched Wicked. Batman Bruce Wayne for $1.99. Thank you, Dark Knight. Any advice for starting a film video essay channel? Give up now. Don't do it. You'll hate it. I'm joking. I would give you the same advice I give anyone who's going to start any sort of channel. Do it because you love to do it. First and foremost, you have to believe in what you're saying and not just do it for a grindy sort of way to make money, because the money is never going to be the incentive on YouTube. And if that's the case, then I wouldn't do video essay form. I would do some sort of a pathetic shill-esque thing where you like pick one topic and just bury it into the ground and really have a go at it. As far as video essay, yeah, I would say take your time, make the video damn good. You want to get out of the gates swinging, but also understand that it's not going to be perfect. You're going to fuck up a lot. You're going to get things wrong as much due diligence as you do. And you have to understand people are going to call you out on that, and that's okay. You just got to take it on the chin because you're going to get a lot of crap thrown at you. Initially, you're probably not going to get any crap thrown at you because no one's going to watch your videos, because there are literally millions of hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute on this channel. That's not a lie. So the competition is crazy, but people will find you eventually if you get in the algorithm, if you keep putting out content, and if you're proud of what you're doing. That's all that matters. And yeah, just have fun with it. It's the best I can say. OMG, I can't wait for that review before Wicked 2 comes out, but no spoilers, okay? Yeah, I don't do spoilers I rarely do spoiler videos as the first review unless it's a god awful thing that no one's going to go to anyways. Then I don't care and I'll let you know. But for big movies like Jurassic Park, Wicked, The Running Man, etc., I always do spoiler free. And then if the video does well, and people are interested in hearing more, then I do a spoiler video. I'm currently in my senior year of high school. It's a lot of work. Yeah, no shit. High school senior, no joke. And then you got to get ready for your future. So it's just it's a tough time. It's I don't envy you. Sir Adam, tears flowing from my eyes. It's been awesome, but I have to get to bed. See you on the next video chat and or your next video. I appreciate that. Have a great night. I already forgot how to pronounce it. I was looking up how to pronounce his name. It's something really common, but that spelling is really throwing me off. Jorge. Jorge, right? Have a good night, Jorge. I had to look it up. Nick for $5. Thank you, Nick. Ever see something so damn funny that it got you to the point of almost throwing up or passing out from laughing so hard? My brother and myself and my buddy Chris, I think it was the day of my brother's wedding. We went out to eat at like a Taco John's in Minnesota, and I remember we were having the most depraved, perverted, like stupid conversation while we were eating, and we were all red in the face laughing so hard, and it was just the dumbest fucking conversation ever. We were in our early 20s, like 22, 23. Actually, yeah, that was about right. Just completely ridiculous. I don't even know the context of it anymore. I just remember laughing so loud and hard. It was hard to like control myself. Movies, I remember watching Home Alone 2 in theaters because I'm really young. And my dad laughed so loud and uncontrollably when the bricks were getting thrown by Kevin McAllister and hitting every time they'd hit Marv in the face. He would lose it. And because his laugh was so infectious, I would laugh, and next thing you know, the theater's just in stitches. Good question. I think that hits our goal. I think that was 5 super chats, even though we didn't use the bullseye how we were supposed to. Where the fuck is my live stream chat bullseye thing? It says we only have 2 of 5, but I'm pretty sure we got 5 there. So I'll stick around for a little while longer. Thanks for the advice for starting a film channel. This is my real channel. Batman Bruce Wayne is just my fuck around and have fun kind of channel. Well, there you go, Mr. Nice Guy. Guys can sub to Mr. Nice Guy. I don't know what he does over there, but Bubba said it was 5. He confirmed. I thought you went to bed, Bubba. Or were you saying goodnight to someone else? So we got I got you for another 14 minutes. Stick around. Unless we have nothing left to say or ask, then I'll just stand here awkwardly. Later, everyone. I will catch the rest tomorrow. Later. Thank you, Watso. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Have you ever thought about voice acting? No, I've never actually thought about voice acting. I don't know how you get into anything, to be honest with you. I suppose you have to send tapes in or something, try out, audition. I don't think I have that great of a voice for voice acting. What is Santa getting your kids this year? Probably just candy canes because nobody can afford shit, right? Yeah, I know. I gave my wife a strict budget. She does all of the Christmas shopping because I'd rather kill myself. And like I had to argue with her about how much we were going to spend on each kid because I put it quite a bit lower than I did last year and the year before. It wasn't a fun conversation, but What do you do? I mean, shit's just really expensive. As far as stuff this year, I know Connor really wanted the new Donkey Kong game. So I'll probably he's getting that, I know, from I think one of the grandmas got him that. And then I don't oh, he's really into boxing, so I already got him a stand-up boxing bag and he's got boxing gloves and he's really into working out actually. So he wanted to get like a just a bench at home too, not a lifting bench, just a straight up bench that he can lay on and do curls, seated or laying down. Um, I don't know if we got him like some dumb wireless headphones or not. He's got the wired ones. I prefer to just keep the wired ones with him because he's only 13. I still have the wired $20 cheapo headphones because we just lose them or damage them. Easier to replace than the couple $100 Beats or whatever. Olivia, mostly clothing for her. A lot of clothing. She's at that age. So, yeah, it's a pretty lame year as far as, you know what, my wife, Lindsay, had a great idea for him, which was one of those scrapbooks that basically mirrored the movie Up. It's at the end of the movie where they open the scrapbook. It's like, go on your adventure or whatever. So she got him each one of those where they can populate with photos over the year. So that's kind of cool. I'm just the I'm just the money man, meaning I supply the money and don't see any of it. As a side, since I had to waste another $100 on a microphone, do you guys notice a difference at all on the quality of this stream as opposed to the last one? It's technically the same mic. It's just another Blue Yeti, but it's new. So I didn't know if it would sound better because my last one was getting pretty bad. If you can't, that's fine. If it sounds pretty much the same, no big deal. I know it sounds better when I'm recording for my videos because it's not peaking and being awful. How come you didn't review the new Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere? Because I didn't see it. There are so many movies coming out every week now. I'm already at almost a burnout phase where I'm putting out so much content, and in order to put out the content, I have to watch the damn movies. And a lot of these movies are over 2 hours. And plus, I have a full time job that some of them are just not going to get watched. And so there's two things. It's a clear audio for sure. Oh, good. Oh, here come the balloons again because I did this. I guess that's the universal balloons symbol. There are two things that get me to the movies these days. Number one, interest from me. If it's a movie I have any interest in seeing, I'm going to check it out. Whether it's going to be because I think it'll be a hot mess, awful film, that can be fun to watch and review, or two, because I genuinely am excited and want to see it. The other reason to go to the movies is financially speaking. Is it going to be worth my 2 hours or 3 hours of invested time to go watch this movie, pay for a movie ticket, and then come home and spend an hour reviewing and another hour editing? And, actually probably more than an hour editing and getting it out to all the different sources. Is there going to be viewers that are interested in that movie? And will I see that return in the, because of the payout from YouTube AdSense? Those are the two things I look at. So to go back to Bruce Springsteen's new movie, I like Bruce Springsteen. I do not care for biopics in the music genre. The music subgenre biopic is my least favorite because they're all the fucking same. And I just find them boring for the most part. Unless they do something cool to switch it up, like Better Man did by making a guy a chimp. Springsteen looked very kind of by the numbers, and it was long on the longer side. I kid you not, I put down my AMC Movie Pass thing. I picked the seat. I actually went to the AMC. I walked into the theater lobby, and then I paused and I thought, I really do not want to waste my time watching this. I'm not interested in it, but let's see how it's doing viewership wise. So I went to some of the popular critics who covered it, and their views were way down. So I turned around and I walked away. That was the final nail that I needed to not go see the movie. Not saying it's not good. I just had no interest in it. I know that was a long walk of an explanation, but I feel good about it. Okay. I think. Do you plan on seeing Avatar 3? I do, because that falls into the category. Well, that actually hits both boxes. Number one, it's going to be a hot mess that I could sit through because it's colorful and dumb. And two, it'll do well on my channel for sure. Did you spend AMC points to not review it? Well, yeah, because the AMC pass gives you, I think, isn't it up to 4 movies a week? I don't go to 4 movies a week at the theaters. I maybe have done that one time, but typically it's 2 movies, possibly three. It's honestly rare when it's three. It's usually just two because I cover a lot of streaming films as well. Plus, I'm covering, the It series. So it didn't hurt anything. Actually, I know people in South Carolina that had the Regal Pass that they wouldn't go to movies, but they would select movies to see and then not go because they wanted to get the points towards their free drink or whatever down the road. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. I watched Pluribus, the first 2 episodes. Think it's great. Love it. Can't wait for more. I actually filmed a review, and that review will be up on Patreon tomorrow. I think this will be the last thing I say before I leave. PK asks, do you enjoy Quentin Tarantino movies? And do you have a favorite? I love Quentin Tarantino movies. My favorite is Kill Bill Volume 1. I'm very excited for the Bride Cut or whatever they're calling that thing. That's going to be awesome with both movies going back to the theaters. I will probably watch them both at home, though, with my kids because they haven't seen them yet, and they're 13 and 16 and definitely at the right age to enjoy those films. Inglourious Bastards is great. I like Django Unchained a lot. I like most of his stuff. Sadly, one of my least favorite is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That one didn't click for me. And Jackie Brown was never a favorite of mine. But everything else, I really enjoy from Quentin Tarantino. Obviously, I also love Pulp Fiction. Oh, we got one more super chat. Yeah, one more super chat. Nice to end it all. Pete Velasquez again for $9.99. Thank you, Pete. Thank you for remembering my dad, sir. Funny, I found your channel watching Cody Leach. Really enjoyed the content, and I hope you keep doing this. Best wishes to your wife as well. Good night, y'all. Well, I don't have a choice. I'm all in, Pete. This is a second income for me. If I stop doing this channel, it's because something horrific happened, and you should probably report it to the police. If there's no videos up on this channel for like 3 days in a row, be concerned. Because we very much rely on it as a second income now. Yes, Pete, I'm sorry again about your father. Have a great night. Thanks for the super chats, everyone, and for the conversation. This was great. I will see you again soon with some new movie reviews, TV show coverage, and all of that stuff in between. Again, think of joining Patreon at patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. There's going to be exclusive trailer reactions over there now going forward. Plus, I guess Pluribus or whatever, that review, since again I'm not happy with that audio. So I'll throw it over there. All right, that's all I got. Later.